So let's begin coming onto the mat. We want to be seated on the mat, equipment in behind the back, and then ease the back down. Extra prop under the head if you feel you need it, especially if the chin is jutting up. We want the chin to tap down. We want the back of the neck long. Take the arms out comfortably wide. Let the feet drop away, heels hip distance, feet drop out, or even a little bit wider. And then just allow the body to drop over the bolster, surrendering. Then make a subtle change. If you normally have your arms in one position, what happens if you took them a little bit higher or a little bit lower? If we always keep the feet hip distance, what happens if you take them just that fraction wider? What do you feel happening up through the legs and into the pelvis? Noticing over the bolster, would you want to make an adjustment there, or are you comfy with that? And then can we surrender? We've made maybe a few subtle changes to where we normally put the body, and then notice what happens when we make those changes. What's the feeling, and what do we notice? Close the eyes down. Tuck the chin down, slow the breaths. Feeling, is there balance or is there difference through the body? If we put the body in a slightly different position, does it feel a little awkward? Does it grab our attention? Can we surrender? What's here for you tonight? If you feel you're tensing anywhere, can we soften into those areas? And can we take these few moments as our time? Not letting the mind wander away to others, not going into the past or into the future, just letting ourselves rest into this moment, present moment, dropping in, witnessing the breath, witnessing the feelings of the body, our time to be. Can those breaths start to lengthen and deepen? And then noticing where the movement of breath occurs as we deepen our breaths. And as those breaths continue to deepen, point the toes with inhale. Flex the feet with exhales. Inhale, pointing of the toes. Exhales, flexing of the feet. In time with the breaths, inhales, pointing. Exhales, flexing. Keep the breath long and deep. Movement of feet in time with breaths. And next time you breathe in, point the toes and then drop the big toes into touch. And then breathe out, feet roll out. Breathe in, toes roll in, touch together. Breathe out, feet roll out. Full circles in time with the breath. The next time the toes meet together, keep them together. Deeper breath all the way up through the body. Keep sipping that breath in. We want the chest to lift, chin to tuck. Try and scoop the belly out. Hold in for as long as we can. And then sigh the breath out. Feet drop out. Surrender and soften. When you're ready to breathe in again, feet roll in now, opposite direction and rolling out. Twice more round in the opposite direction. Last rotation around for you. Bring the toes all the way back into reconnect. Touch them together and again, deeper breath up through the body. Keep sipping the breath in. Can we scoop the belly out? Chin tucks down and hold in for as long as possible. And then we sigh the breath out, feet drop out, surrender and soften completely. In that surrendering, are we able to bend the legs up, soles of feet together, knees drop away. We reach the arms back, reach for the elbows, taking hold. And then inhale, feel the body opening. Feet press together, push down and long, elbows pull long. And then as we exhale, soften. Inhale, we open the body up. Exhale, we soften. Continue in this way. So the front body, the inside edges of the body, the feminine aspects are all opened here. In the safety of our homes and opening up, in the safety of yoga, we open the body. Exhale, surrender and soften. Couple more rounds. Last exhale for you, firm the lower belly, hold the breath out, change the grip on the elbows to the unnatural side. We change the grip, we change the focus. Slow, steady breath in, full and deep to where you can without force. Pause at the end of that breath. Slow breath out, pause at the end of that breath. And then we're continuing in this way. We want the breath slow and steady. Subtle pause, subtle gap at the end of each breath. You want to try and lengthen the breath. So on the next exhale, if you don't feel you're getting all the breath out, on that exhale, continue the breath out for as long as you can. And then pause if there's anything left. And then can you breathe into that same length on the next inhale, opening up. Pause at the end of the breath, and then on the exhale again, get that full length of breath out again. Full exhalations. When we get full exhalations out, you might feel the body bringing that next inhale in more deeply, thereby lengthening and strengthening our full breath capacities. Notice where you get to tonight with it. Keep working with the breath work. exhale, full and deep, and then the next inhale, do you feel it shift anywhere through your body? Opening up a little more for you, a couple more rounds. Last exhale for you. Again, make it longer, deeper, slower if you could. Hold out if there's anything left. Once you're finished, then breathing in, those arms are going to stretch long behind you. Sweep down around beside you when you're ready. Give yourself a moment, just let the shoulders drop. Let the body surrender. When you're ready to come up off the equipment, either slide the elbows back and push up, roll to your side if there's any back issues, and coming up to sit. Legs long diamond shape, with the crown of head roll towards the feet. You can give those feet a massage whilst you're here. Rub up and down the inside edge of the leg and underneath the inner edge of the shin. Where is it for you? Massage or surrender, whatever works. Wherever you wish to take it. Tuck the chin in and up, back of neck long. Even prop and support the head if you need to. If there's a pulling at the lower back, sacroiliacs, then ease out and get more length and broadness, more roundness through the back. Open into it where you can. Slow the breaths as much as you can. Exhale fully and then roll up nice and slow. Once you come up to sit taller, pull against the arms, spine lifting. Neutral spine though, not popping the chest. Make those subtle adjustments, changing that length, make sure it's neutral. When you're ready, tilt the right ear down, left ear up for your lengthening. Left side neck, shoulder, arms, stretching and lengthening. And then the head centers and second side. Left ear down, right ear lifts. And again, feel a stretching and a lengthening. Inhale, the head centers. Bring the chin around to the right, tuck the chin down and in, stretch the neck, twist gently. Again, subtle adjustments through your posture, make sure you're holding. And then slowly roll the chin down to center chest, chin in and up to notch your throat. And then inhale, the head lifts to neutral. Second side, chin all the way around to the left, tuck down and in. slowly the chin down to center chest. Chin in and up to notch your throat. Once you're here, inhale, head up to neutral. Face around to the right, the arms, the body, the chest and shoulder, all the way around. Exhale, squeeze the last breath out. Face forward, inhale, unwind. Second side, all the way around. Shoulders, chest around. Again, face forward, inhale, body follows. All the way around to your right. Shoulders, chest, face, twisting, looking back. Inhale, face forward, sweep around to the left. All the way around. The face, the shoulder, the body. One more each side. Face forward, all the way around to the right. Take 3 rounds of breath here. Exhale fully, face forward, body follows, all the way around to the left. And again, 3 rounds of breath. Third breath, come back to center. Once you do, bring the legs up, slide them long. Shake out, rub down, roll shoulders, mobilize the neck. Do whatever you feel you need to, getting your releases. And then in your time, prop the hips up on the edge of the bolster. So you've got the pelvis higher than the feet. Soles of feet together, knees drop away, Baddha Konasana. Right hand off to the side. Left arm up and over and stretch to the right. Push away from this right hand as you lean the body to it. Feet pressed together, knees down. Slow the breaths. And then the top arm sweeps down, second side. Left hand wide, right arm up and over. Notice if this right side tilts up, keep it balanced down. Full stretch on the right side body. This right arm is like this weight lengthening over. And then the arm sweeps down and we twist around to the right again. Shoulders and chest around. And then face forward, body follows all the way to the left. Shoulders, chest around. And then face forward. We're taking the right hand off to the side again. Left arm up and over and stretch long. Push away from the right hand. Left arm reaching. Left side body, true length. Make sure you're not tilting or falling. The arm sweeps down, left hand wide, right arm up and over. Again, stretching and lengthening. And then the arm sweeps down and we're around into the twist again. Shoulders, chest around. And then face forward and sweep around to the left. And then face forward, body follows. Those legs come up. We're deepening the twists. Left leg long, right leg in. Right hand behind you, left arm up. Lean and stretch, bring the arm over outside edge of the leg and twist, looking back. We're trying to get the mobility around the chest, the shoulder, broaden the back. Keep breathing and opening into it. If the shoulder's just jamming, wrap the arm instead, outside edge if you can. And then exhale fully, squeeze the last breath out. Face forward, unwind, And second side. Left foot in, right leg long. Left hand behind you, right arm up. Lean, create the stretch and length. Arm outside edge of the leg and press in. Get the broadness around the shoulder blade, the rib cage, that thoracic region. Where is it for you? Again, if this right shoulder is jamming up, wrap around the leg instead. And then exhale, squeeze the last breath out. Face forward, unwind. Can we come onto the knees? So just flip the feet back, lift the bottom off the bolster and pull the bolster up through the body. Big toes touch, take the knees out wide, and then just let your front body surrender onto the bolster. You can turn the head to one side, stack the hands forehead centered, whatever side on the neck is comfortable. And just let your front body surrender onto the softness of the bolster. Close the eyes and give yourself this moment, quietening and softening. So the front body surrendering. If you need to pull the bolster in under the body more, make sure your whole body can rest onto it, feeling propped, feeling supported. Can you feel a softening as if you can let go? As if there's this nurturing feeling, you're held, you're supported, you're propped. Really let the abdominal wall soften. Nervous system calms down. If your head is turned to one side, then just rotate it to the opposite side. Keeping the head centered if you prefer, your choice. Breaths a little deeper if possible. Feel that expansion of breath occurs. Then exhale, fully centering. Push up off the bolster. We're going to keep it in front of us for a moment, but just once you're up, adjust your legs if you're sore. Full shoulder rotations. Inhale, upward motion. Exhale, downward motion. Full shoulder rotations. You can mobilize the back with it if you wish to as well, or just the shoulders, your choice. Opposite direction in your time. And then let the shoulders drop. Give yourself a moment. Alright, we're going to do some legs push-ups. So a little bit of strength work. You're going to keep the bolster there. Hands each side of the bolster. Come back onto the knees, cross at the ankles. So, we want to lower down. Maybe the front body will connect on the bolster. So if you feel you're going to drop, you're sore, you can just drop onto the bolster if you need to. Otherwise, you're hovering and holding off. Lower down, hover off the bolster and push up. Lower down, hover off the bolster and pushing up. Lower down, hover off the bolster, pushing up. That's 3. Coming down, hover off the bolster, push up. Coming down, hover off the bolster, pushing up. Couple to go. Come down, hover off the bolster and hold here. Now slowly let the body release down, let the feet come down and then arch up to cobra. So the front of the pelvis will be pushing into the bolster, arch to where you can without pinching or pulling. Put the knees back to the floor, tuck the toes, push up to your down dog, and now just roll the bolster off to the side. into your down dog and just holding into it. So now make an adjustment to where you normally hold. Does it feel different after doing those ladies push-ups? Are you more aware through a stronger upper body? As you push away from the hands, push the bottom out long. What happens if you lift the body a fraction higher away from the legs as you push back? Where do we feel opening? Subtle changes. Is it the legs, the feet, the foundations you want to change your awareness into? Notice these feelings, keep breathing into it. And then when you're ready, slowly come down onto your knees. Dip the spine gently, look up to the ceiling. Tuck the tailbone, roll the spine, look into your navel. Once you're here, turn the right hand in underneath the left side, slide it through as far as you can, working the side of the head, the right shoulder and arm into the mat. Left arm, walk it long or wide. Now push back from the left arm. A sense of the right arm trying to drag out. Keep breathing. Slow the breath, steady and calm. We drag the left arm in, we drag the right arm out, and then second side, left hand, feed it through underneath the right, look out to the right, right arm long or wide, push back from it, and then this left arm, a sense of trying to drag it out. Keep the front ribs lifted up into the back, stretch and breathe. And exhale fully, right arm slides in, left arm slides out. Come back to child pose. So it's a passive lengthening and a complete surrendering. Buttocks back to heels, stack the hands or arms back beside the feet. Tuck the chin in and up, forehead resting. Tuck the tailbone under, lengthen the lower back. Broaden across middle back and upper back to where we can. Slow the breath, so notice what happens as we slow our breath. Press down through the shins, firm the lower belly, roll the back up, vertebra by vertebra, chin tucked all the way. Head coming up last. Give yourself a moment, and then when you're ready, wide arms float up. Look up if it's easy on the neck, lift the spine up. Hands forward onto the mat and slide them long. Glide it through, cobra up dog. Now once you come through tonight for this one, we're going to keep the arms bent and the chest a little lower. Now the chest projecting long, not so necessarily high. Seal shoulders back, hands drag back, legs, glutes working. And then to your down dog. Take the buttocks up, stretch back long. Unlock knees, unlock elbows. Chin in and up, and again make that subtle adjustment through your posture. If you normally hold and just push back into that one place, change it tonight. What does it feel like? Take a couple more breaths into this feeling, this lifted version or altered change posture. And then inhale the right leg up. Flex the foot hips square. Press the left foot down. Knee to nose, shoulders above wrist, round the upper back. Make it strong through that upper body. Then step the right foot through, left knee down. Wide arms and up, reach up, stretching up. Bring the hands down to the hips and balance off. Push into the foundations, engage our stretch. We look up, forward or down, keep breathing. And then the arms come up, reach up, clasp the hands, turn the palms up, arch up. Slow the breaths. And the next inhale, reach higher. Wide arms and down, step forward, front of mat. Feet hip distance, hold your elbows, surrender into your forward bend. Ribs on thighs, completely softening. Straighten and bend the legs, swing the hips, mobilize the body. Where is it for you? And then come back to a stillness. Let the arms drop. Sweep wide, come all the way up. Clasp the hands, turn the palms up. Arch up, stretch up, keep breathing, opening up, lengthening. Make sure it's the front body lifting, not compressing in the back. And then bring the spine to neutral. Once you're neutral, arms right, hips the left. Now again, make a subtle adjustment, the front ribs down and in a little bit more. Unlock knees, press the feet. Maybe the arms a little bit more in front than what you would normally do. Make a subtle change and feel where it is for you tonight. Slow the breaths. Inhale, center, and then second side. Arms left, hips right. So again, maybe the ribs a little more. The pelvis, what do you feel? Feet engaging, legs active. The arms a little more in front. What do you notice? Where can you open a subtle change? Breathe into it. And then back up to center. Arch up, stretch up. Wide arms to the mat. Let backs of hands drop beside the feet. Head heavy. Tuck the chin in and up. And then as if you're nodding yes, tuck the chin in and then let the head relax, nodding yes, as many times as you wish to, as slow or as fast as you wish to. And let the head relax and then side to side nod. Again, gentle with your neck, protect it where you need. And then the head centers. When you're ready, lift the heart, extend the spine, hands in front, and you're stepping it out to plank. As soon as you're in plank, you're lowering down to your knees, cross the ankles, lift the feet. Ladies, push-ups, bring the chest down to where you can, hover and push up. Slowly lower down, pause for a moment, and then slowly push up. Slowly come down, hover, slowly push up. Notice if there's force driving into the neck, if so, make adjustments. Slowly push up, slowly lower down, hover, slowly push up, 2 to go. Slowly come down, hover, slowly push up. One more, slowly come down, uncross the ankles, lower the whole body down. Slide the arms forward and you're in Sphinx. Elbows below the shoulders or a little bit in front. And then just relax here. Feel the arms are pulling back, chest projecting long. Tops of feet press, legs engaging. Slow the breaths. Protect, make subtle adjustments, change it if you feel you need to. Neck, shoulders back. So there's no pinching, no falling, no hanging. We lower the chest down, hands in next to the chest. Push the buttocks back to the heels, extend a child, and stretch back long. Let elbows drop, forehead drop, surrender. The arms can sweep around beside the feet. Shoulders broad, chin in and up. Tailbone tucks under, back of neck long, tailbone long, and breathe. Slow the breaths into the back body. Does it feel like there's some softness or spaciousness through the back, through the torso region? What's here for you tonight? Press down through the shins, firm the lower belly. Roll the back up, vertebra by vertebra. Again, coming to kneeling at the back of the mat. Once you're there, just free movement, mobilize. Neck, shoulders back. Where is it for you? When you're ready, come back to a still point. Take the right fingertips long and tilt the head away to the left. Feel the stretch down that right side, neck, shoulder, arm. Chin in, ribs in. Keep breathing. Then the arm across in front of the body, left arm in front of that. Full forearm wrap, or keep the right arm long. Roll the shoulders out, chin in. Resist the arms, press them against each other. Broaden the upper back, lengthen the neck. Slow the breaths. The arms unravel and we roll the spine up. Give yourself a moment. Just try and let the shoulders drop down and the spine pull up to neutral. Make some subtle changes if you feel necessary. Letting the body realign, recalibrate. And then when you're ready, left fingertips long and tilt the head away to the right. Chin in, ribs in. Feel the stretch, elongate. Then the arm comes across in front of the body, left arm in front of that. Full forearm wrap if you wish to. Round the back out, chin in, broaden, so arms resist, push them into each other. Slow the breath. Breathe into the opening, breathe into the lengthening. Arms unravel and roll the spine up. Again, once you're neutral, take a moment. Shake out, roll out, mobilize, do what you need. Come back to a still point when you're ready. We're going to take the arms wide and up. Reach up to the ceiling and bend the elbows down as if you're pulling them down to the waist. Pop the chest up. Look up. Bottom jawline, stretch it forward and lengthen. Pull the jawline in, tuck the chin to notch your throat. Round the back and bring the elbows and little fingers side of the hands together in front. Bring the hands over the back of the head. Push the back of the head up into the hands, and can you feel the back of the neck stretch and lengthen? It's like the hands are holding it. You're not actually grabbing and pulling down, but there's that little bit of resistance to creating stretch and strengthening. Always careful of the neck. Release the hands, bring the arms wide again, they head up to neutral. Then reach the arms up, reach up, lift up, stretch up. Hands forward onto the mat, shoulder distance and slide long. Look up through the hands to where you're coming through to, glide through Cobra Up Dog. Push down the archer. Again, if you always come up to one point, come down a little bit lower tonight. Pull your chest long, project it long. Feet pressing, keep the legs active so we're not dropping across the lower back or pinching. Keep it active and supported. Couple more breaths, trying to pull the chest long, seal the shoulders back. And then to down dog, take the buttocks up, stretch back, elongate. Unlock elbows, unlock knees. And again, we want a subtle difference where we normally come to in our down dog. And then what changes by lifting the body? Does something change in the legs or hips? Shoulders, arms, neck? What is it you're shifting? What do you notice? And the next inhale, take the left leg up, straight up, push it out, stretch it. Knee to nose, shoulders above wrist, round the upper back. Push into the floor, make it as strong as you can. Left foot then steps through, right knee coming down. Arms come up, reaching up. Hands under the hips and balance off. Stabilize and balance. Press into the foundations. Keep breathing. Where's the opening? Where's the lift? You can take the gaze up. You can take the arms up. Lunge and breathe. Subtle adjustment perhaps though to where you normally come to. Do you need to lift the ribs in a little? Foundations, could they press a little more actively? What shifts and changes it for you? And then stretching up, open up. Wide arms and down, step forward, front of mat. Feet hip distance parallel. Hold the elbows, change the grip to the unnatural side. Surrender into the forward fold. Bend the legs, ribs on thighs. Again, you can mobilize it, swing the body around. Swing the hips, mobilize legs, pelvis. Where's that for you? And when you're ready, surrender onto the legs, centering. Drop the arms and then just bring the arms up behind you and clasp them behind your back. And then let gravity pull these arms over as much as you can. Bring the head and chest a little higher if you don't want to hang down so much. We're going to turn and look out to the right. Pull the arms across to the left. Straighten the right leg, bend the left leg. Keep coming up higher if you feel you need to. Stay a little bit lower and work the twist to where you can. Second side, turning and looking out to your left. Pull the arms to the right. Right leg bend, left leg straighten. Again, if you want to be higher, if you don't want to be so low, come up higher and work the twist, or stay lower in it. Come back to center, centering onto the legs, and then let the backs of hands drop beside the feet. Surrender completely. We lift the head and chest, extend the spine. Hands flat, we're stepping it out to plank. We're going all the way onto those knees again. Cross the ankles and then change it to the unnatural side. Notice if you can feel the difference. Ladies, push-ups. If you need to bring your hands wider or turn the fingers out more, start to lower to where you can. Hover and slowly push up. Come down to where you can. Hover. Slowly push up. Come down to where you can. Don't go so deep if you're fatiguing. Slowly push up. Lower down. Keep the shoulders back, ribs in. Slowly push up. Slowly come down, hover. Slowly push up. Can we do 2 more? Slowly come down. Push it up. One more, slowly come down, uncross the ankles and let your whole body come down onto the mat. Bring the hands in front, stack. Rest the forehead on the top of the back of the top hand. Tuck the chin in, close the eyes. Be still. Feel the whole body surrender. And really just let your front body drop into the yoga mat. Feel your back body surrender into the front body. If you feel the spine wants to lengthen, move the elbows and hands more forward. Let the spine have the length if it wants it. Move the legs out longer behind you. What's happening for you as you rest? Let the body surrender into the mat. Let it become heavy. Let it drop. Where's that for you tonight? Feel where the lengthening is. Feel the breath surrendering in and out. Exhale, lift the navel to the spine as if you're wearing a corset now, as if you're getting strapped in behind. Squeeze everything in, switching on the core body. Then lift the head and chest, hands in next to the chest. Lift up and push your bottom back to your heels. Stretch back, extended child, hands stacked or arms back beside the feet. Your choice, whatever feels best for you to surrender into. Again, give yourself a moment. Is there any broadening or lengthening through your back body here? Around the glutes, a passive stretching. Press through the shins, firm the lower belly, rolling up. As you come up, grab around the front of your knees and pull your back out. Round it out, chin in, long arms holding onto the front of the knees as you pull back, resisting for the stretch. You should feel it across the upper back. And then release and roll the remainder of the way to come up. Come through to sit best way you can. Easy cross legs. Prop the hips up if you're falling away. Easy twist around to the right. Shoulders and chest around. Look back as much as you're comfortable to do. Slow the breath. And then face forward, body follows around to your left. Sweep around. Shoulders, chest around. Again, face forward, body follows all the way to the right. Face forward, body follows all the way to the left. Face forward, body follows. Bring the legs up, bring them in front. Shake out, rub down, roll shoulders, maneuver the neck. What's the feeling for you? And then ease your body back onto the mat. Support it if there's a back issue, ease down. Palms turn up, feet drop away. Close the eyes, be still. Any pain in the lower back, bend the legs up. Give yourself this moment, surrender completely. Notice what's here for you. Can the breath simply flow gently, Make any last minute adjustments you feel necessary, and then surrender completely. If the mind is wandering, can we bring it back to breath? Can we start to gradually lengthen and deepen? As the breaths deepen, rub thumbs and fingers, wriggle toes. Open, close hands, flex feet back and forth. Circle the joints, ankles and wrists, 4 rotations. And then opposite direction in your time. And then stretch the arms up and over, reach long, and sigh and soften. Twice more. Last stretch for you, then you're going to bend your legs up, roll to the right and come up to sit when you're ready to. Easy cross legs, prop the hips up on bolsters if you need to. Just give yourself a moment to sit. Can we pull up some length through the spine? The shoulders relax down, the chin in and up to notch your throat. Awareness into the nasal passages when you're ready. Slow the breaths. So notice through the nasal passages are both open. If there's blockages, keep the hand down. If there's openness, bring the right hand up. Seal the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale down your left nostril. Inhale up your left nostril. Seal it off. Open the right nostril. Exhale fully. Inhale right nostril, close it off, open the left, and exhale fully. Inhale left nostril, close it off, open the right, exhale fully. Inhale right nostril, close it off, open the left, and exhale fully. Can you continue in this way, alternating the breath through your nostrils? Slow the breath. Try to balance inhales, exhales. Right and left nostrils, balancing airflow. Or the hand drops away and alternating with awareness only. When you next exhale down your left nostril, exhale left nostril, let the hand drop away and come back to a stillness. Neutral breaths, And just notice, has there been a change of energy? Maybe feeling more spacious up around this forehead region. Maybe feeling more centered, calm or balanced. Nadi Shodhana balances right and left energies through the body. So if you're too up, it calms you down. If you're too heavy, sluggish, it lifts you up. Finding that central balance point. Give yourself a moment to sit into the stillness, into the calm, into the balance. Next inhale, wide arms sweep up. Connect the hands together and touch to the forehead. As we move through life with thoughtfulness. Touch the hands to the lips. As we move through life, we have kind words. Bring the hands to the heart. As we move through life, we have compassion and we have kindness. Namaste. Fold the body, stretch long, surrender forward. Be still or rock it out, your choice. And then when you're ready, rolling up and finishing in your time.